Brigitte Green,
Hi, and I'm Taj Cardin.
and we're here to pitch you the idea of a Wesleyan Street Farmers Market along with a website.
All right, next slide. All right, this video is just a little demonstration of what we want the farmer's market to look like. Obviously, she is smiling just because she had brought what she was making to the farmer's market, and it is just going to bring a sense of community, positive vibes all around, and that is what we want to go for. And so this slide is just basically our table of contents, just what each slide is going to be detailed as. Okay, our executive summary, pretty much the Wesleyan Street Farmers Market is going to be something to help provide fresh produce and give a sense of community for the Texas Wesleyan area, just because the Texas Wesleyan area is a food desert and it doesn't really provide the adequate materials that the population needs. The target audience that we want to aim for are pretty much just like middle-aged adults from 25 to 44, middle class. They have their full-time jobs. They are either married or they're single with kids or they're divorced or whatever. There are also college students, and obviously college students can either still be in college or they're just recent college grads, and just from personal experience, they are struggling nowadays. Some information about our competitors. Just because the Wesleyan area doesn't have a lot of stores, like Whole Food stores, just like Kroger, Sprouts, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, a lot of that is in the TCU area. We want to bring a farmer's market to this area just so they can help that scarce food and increase that. Executive summary continued. Our financial overview. We believe that the farmers market will help bring in money just because it is quote unquote a food desert. Just because the Texas Wesleyan area is kind of not necessarily like a poverty area, but we want to bring in just outside food sources like local farms in the area, everything like that, just to let them like show out what they're creating and just help bring more attraction into this area. Details about the team. We are going to be partnered with those local farmers and also small businesses just so we can revamp the Texas Wesleyan area. Intro, pretty much everything that I said before. The Wesleyan Street Farmers Market will be the start to an end of a scarce food supply of fresh produce around the Texas Wesleyan University community. Like I said before, this is just going to give a sense of well, not really a sense, but just like an introduction into what this area could become, just because the area is lacking a whole lot of diversity and livelihood and everything, and we just want to bring that back or change it around by adding a Wesleyan Street Farmers Market.
I'm going to talk about the demographics for the Wesleyan Street Farmers Market. Our target audience, our ideal customer, is women between the ages of 25 and 44. They're married. 52% of them are married. Their average household income is $55,000 to $69,999. They're full-time employees. They're college grads, and they have an interest in local shopping. They want to shop local. They want to support small business. They want to feel good that they're supporting businesses that are trying to achieve something. That a lot of times people at farmers markets, they're working for themselves, and this is something that they're passionate about. They're also advocates of shopping for fresh and organic foods. and they're eco-conscious. So this is a way for them to support all of their ideals while they're also supporting small businesses.
Okay, the relevance of the Wesleyan Street Farmers Market. Pretty much why we need this is just to help the people in the area, the Texas Wesleyan area. One thing that will actually help would be the SNAP program, which is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. This is pretty much just that one thing kind of relating to food stamps that helps low income people or college students or just that population that can't really provide for themselves financially, and so that's why they're also a part of our target audience. The farmers market also provides those fresh foods that a lot of stores can't really provide. So obviously, like, you go to Walmart and you see those fresh produce, but you don't have a lot of those compared to a farmer's market, because farmer's market is pretty much just like times 10, and it'll give you more variety than what a Walmart would. And also, a lot of the produce are native to the region, so you would get a lot of what you would see pretty much like in the fields of just driving on a country road rather than seeing it at your local Walmart or whatever. Also, why we need the website, the Wesleyan Street Farmers Market website, just pretty much just to give general information about hours of operation, what's gonna be there, and like what other small businesses or anything like that. Also, a map of what's like what's going to be placed at specific spots and anything like that. And also, just because one of our what's the word, why pretty much why we want it is for the sense of community, so we could have like little like special events to happen at the Wesleyan Street Farmers Market, just so it can just tie everyone together and just everyone to feel at home and happy.
All right, so how we have structured our Wesleyan Street website is there's going to be a home page that's a landing page. So if anybody Googles it, it will pull up with the first page. And on that first page, we're planning to have a mission statement of what the goal of the farmers market is. There'll be an introduction to the farmers market to anybody that's never been there before. They'll get a sense of what its purpose is. There'll be a physical address that they can pull up and get directions. There'll be hours of operation. Those would be very useful for different holidays and different events. We would have featured events, which would be like if a family wanted to know if there was going to be something special to do with their kids, or if we were celebrating for a major holiday, or if we were going to be featuring a nonprofit organization. This is where they would be able to find that information out. There would also be a way for them to sign up for the mailing list and be able to maybe even get coupons to extend their SNAP. Links to our social media accounts that would highlight different vendors and different products, and maybe something that's coming into season that they've been looking forward to, like some fresh okra or certain tomato that they've been looking for. So the sub-menu categories would include the list of the participating vendors with links to their websites and social media. And that's important because all these vendors are small businesses, and any exposure that they can get that will drive business to their websites through the farmers market, it just helps everyone, all the sales of extra people coming to see them. This is our example of a farmers market website. It's the Burleson Farmer Market. It has links for featured vendors where you can click in and look at their each individual page and see what products they're bringing to market. It also has their standard hours of operation. It has their map. It has special events. So it's a perfect example of a farmer's market website. Promotional material for Wesleyan Street Farmers Market. So this is a fun one. So our promotional video content, we would have lots of videos of people enjoying the farmers market on an early morning, sunshine. Everyone's walking around smiling with full bags, and they're all interacting with each other. There would be pictures of the handcrafted goods. And then there would be, promotional videos of different activities or entertainment. Some farmers markets have live music, and they have, face painters and stuff. So those are the kind of videos that we would want to be promoting up. Everyone wants to go to somewhere that's like that. Another thing that we would be doing is having an influencer, somebody that's local, that has a large following on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, that fits with our ideal or target market, that people can identify with, that also that they can come and maybe open the market for the season. We would also do a press kit to the local news stations and DFW, and have press coverage come out and show what a fantastic market it's going to be, support local vendors. There would be social media presence on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and there would be a way to promote the farmers market through advertising also, using Google, and where people that are searching for farmers markets, could come up at the top of the list. So that's a great opportunity to promote it. This is our works cited. It's all got hyperlinks. So if anybody is curious about any more of the facts or where we got our information from, they are free to look this up off of our PowerPoint, and they can check some of the information that we passed along. Lots of good information out there. Mm-hmm. And thank you so much for listening to our pitch.
Yes,
Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.